Dallas, but you can call me Dals, and welcome to another episode of Dals Chats, the podcast where I talk about whatever I want to whoever will listen. Hi. Hi, how are you? I know it's been a very long time since you've seen me. I probably look a little different. Yeah, so let's just get into it, I guess. I cut my bangs. I have like a little side bang action going on. I saw, well, it was very impulsive. I saw a video, one single video, of a girl with a bigger forehead like myself, and she had these beautiful like bangs that covered them. Mine don't do that, but she had like these beautiful bangs, and I was like, oh my god, I want bangs. Fuck it. So I literally texted my group chat, I want bangs, I'm gonna cut my bangs, and they all encouraged me to do it. So here we are. Here we are with little bangs. They're very cute, little baby. Holding my microphone very obnoxiously. I think this is the most obnoxious microphone holder I've ever had. Is my little axolotl that I got from Build-A-Bear. She has a little tiara and a little phone. Wait, let's see. Oh, that one takes a picture. Cute. Can you guys hear that? Imagine you guys can't hear that at all. Yeah, she's holding my phone. My microphone today. It's kind of inconvenient. I don't know why I picked a big ass fucking. Oh my god, she has a little shiny thing on the back of her back. Can you guys see that? Wait. My microphone, when it's turned on, it has a little green, and that was reflecting on her back. And that's what I thought was sparkling. So now I'm embarrassed, and let's move on. Also, I'm in a new location. I'm in my living room and I have blankets on my windows. Please don't talk about it. My cat did that to my blinds, and I still have yet to buy curtains. So should I just move that and have, man. But yeah, my cat did that to every single one of my windows. And curtains are low-key kind of expensive. So I just haven't fixed that yet. So sue me. But I'm also in my living room because it's very fucking hot. And it's very hot in my room. And the fan in my room stopped working. And if I leave the door closed, because the swamp cooler is directly in front of my bedroom, if I leave my door closed, it obviously has no airflow in there. And it gets super hot. So after a while, I'm cooking. So I decided, let me sit comfortably in the living room where the air conditioner. Okay, I didn't even consider that there's so many noises that could be picking up on the microphone right now. But the AC is going. I have a portable AC, and I also have a fan blowing directly on me. So it's my cat's looking at me. That's where I'm at, okay? Because it's hot. I'm in a new location. Welcome to my living room. I'm on my couch. These are my windows. This is my Bucky's blanket that is covering from the light outside. Yeah, what's next? Let's bang it all out. Nail cam. Guys, look at these. You guys haven't had a new nail cam, and literally, I've had like 3 sets since I've seen you. Can you believe that? Aren't those so cute? Let me cover my face. Maybe. Okay. Hello? A little flower. I have polka dots. I have another little flower. Aren't they? So you guys are resting on my cat tree, and you guys just had a great tumble. My cat is here now, and bam, nail cam. These are my summery white polka dot pink nails with 3D little flowers on them. Yeah, how are y'all doing? This is a chaotic little episode. Here's my cat. She wants to come say hi, I guess. You guys can't see her yet. She'll probably come. She just knocked my whole shit over, bro. I might cut that out. I'm cutting this whole thing out if it looks like shit. But anyway, I missed you guys. It's been 2 whole months. I think my last video I uploaded in May. Is that correct? I uploaded it in May. Really? Second time that's happened. Let's move on. I uploaded the last video in May, so it's kind of been a while since I've seen you guys. And I'm sorry about that. Life has kind of had its toll on me. It's taken a toll. yeah, that's all I can say about that. I've really been just a little bit depressed. I've been going through the motions of my mental illness. I've been really stressed out with work. That's all. Really stressed out with work. And there's just been like certain other stressors in my life that have made it really difficult to be here and be present and be able to record videos as I have normally would have. So but I'm here now. I did you guys miss me? I missed you. I miss making videos. I miss just talking. I love talking. Can you not? Can you tell? I love talking. I missed this. I'm like all hunching over. I'm all up close to the camera. Oh my god, let me straighten my back out. We have good posture. I just miss this. I've missed shooting this shit with myself and anyone who wants to listen and just talking to you guys. I feel like, well, not even I feel like, it has been a hot fucking minute since I've talked to you guys, period. So I'm gonna catch you guys up on my life. What's been going on? I mean, it's not been a whole lot. Honestly, admittedly, it's not been a whole lot that's been going on. I've been working a lot, which I'm very blessed for. I'm very grateful to have more hours and be picking up more hours and be working a lot more. My paychecks have been looking a lot better than they were. Store reopening has been going great. I have some stories to tell, I guess, with the new customers that are coming in, because girl, shit. But yeah, I actually been hanging out with friends a lot lately. We've gone to see movies. I went to go see Obsession and The Backrooms. That was like the Barbenheimer of this time, I think, when like Barbie, well, no, it didn't come out at the same time, so that doesn't make sense. But I watched them around the same time, so that's why it feels like that to me. I watched Obsession, and then literally the next weekend I watched Backrooms. I liked Obsession. I had the entire movie spoiled for me because of TikTok and because of social media. But upon like watching it, I'm like, oh, it wasn't a bad movie by any means. I just feel like, I don't know. It wasn't giving me a movie I wanted to keep watching. You know what I mean? Like, you know those movies where like you watch it in theaters and you're like, oh my god, I need to see this movie again. Like, I need to see it in theaters again, or I need to see it once it comes on streaming platforms again. Like, that was me with like Project Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary is a fantastic fucking movie. It made me cry. It's very long, but it was one of those movies where I was like, I can go back and watch that a billion more times until it's out of the theater, and then I'll keep watching it after the theater. You know what I mean? So it wasn't one of those movies where it wowed me enough to like make me want to watch it ever again. But it wasn't a bad movie by any means. It just wasn't like a rewatchable movie for me, and that's fine. I want to say same with Backrooms. Backrooms was really good. It was creepy. It was very creepy. It had those elements to it, like, maybe I won't spoil the whole movie. Let me not spoil the whole movie for y'all, actually. But it had like elements to it that was like kind of creepy and kind of like spooky, scary. And I was like, ooh, I need to hold myself. I'm very scared right now. But yeah, those are the couple movies that I watched in my absence with friends. I love having friend time. Let's see, what else can we talk about? What else did I do? What did I get into? I went to July 4th little get together. My friend who has other friends, my friend who has another group of friends who are within like the same online community that we are, or I was part of formerly, former member. But she has like this like group of friends. They invited her and like extended the invite to a couple of her other friends, me being one of them, to a little shindig, a little get together, a little party, and it was super fun. It was super fun to meet new people and be welcomed into another space, and it was really, really cool. We had dinner, we ate, we talked, we laughed, we had a couple of drinks, and then we had little sparklers, which do not cause fires. So we didn't set off any fireworks because, hello, the state of Colorado is on fire, and people kept setting off fireworks while the entire state is on fire, engulfed in flames. So it's like, hey, what are we doing? So I had very safe sparklers that I lit, and it was a very cute, fun time. That's what I did over the 4th. I also did go out with my other friends. Okay, let me tell you guys, this is very embarrassing to admit. But I did have a little bit too much fun, and I left my phone at the fucking venue that I was at. So me and my best friend, her boyfriend took me and her and another one of our friends to this venue, and it's like a music hall, but it wasn't a concert. It was like I guess like club vibes, and they played like reggaeton music. So it was just like that event for like reggaeton and playing all that sort of music. So I think like a party, but it was at a music hall that hosts like mainly concerts and like DJs and stuff. So we went to this, and we were having a lot of fun. I got a little bit too carried away. I got a little too drunk, and when we were leaving, my best friend's boyfriend was picking us up because he was our DD for the night. He took us to the venue, and he's gonna take us back home. He's gonna take me home and then her. And so I was trying to get into his truck. I was struggling, and I fell out. I fell out of the truck. I completely tumbled. I fell. And my drunk ass didn't realize that my phone fell out of my pocket while I took a fall. And so we were off. They took me home. I went to sleep. I woke up at like 7:30 the next morning, in a panic because my phone wasn't with me. Usually on nights like this, my phone is either inside the bed. It's in the bed with me. So like laying right next to me, 'cause sometimes it's under me. Or alternatively, it's on my bedside table, because that's usually where I leave my phone, on the bedside table, because you're not supposed to sleep with your phone in your bed, right? Because it can catch on fire, okay? And it wasn't there either. So I was like, okay, let me retrace my steps, you know, let me look at all like the the little droppings that I left from the night before when I was coming in, because all my clothes were on the floor, my jewelry was in the hallway leading up to my door, my shoes, you know, everything was scattered around. So I checked my purse first, because obviously it's probably going to be in my purse. It wasn't in my purse. I checked the pocket of the shorts, like it was like a skirt I was wearing and it had pockets. Checked there, it wasn't there. Now I'm freaking out, because I'm like, those are the only places where my phone could be. So I get my little MacBook out, and I'm typing, and I'm looking on Find My iPhone, and my phone is at the music hall that I was at. Wonderful. So I'm like, fuck. I text my friend, and I'm like, bitch, I don't have my phone. And she's like, what? And I'm like, it's at the music hall. It's there. Like, I can see it, but it's not with me, right? And she's like, fuck, like, let me try calling them. Mind you, it's 7:30 o'clock in the morning. She's calling them. She's like, damn, fuck, like, no one's answering. I was like, shit. So, like, I go on their website, and I see, like, their hours. I try to, like, look at their hours. They, get this, the venue is not open unless there is a show, and to which they are open an hour prior to the show start. So the box office, I think, is open daily. Not daily, it wasn't open daily because it was closed that day, but on Friday it's open all day, and then on days of events it's open, I want to say, like a couple hours before like the show start. So like box office is open 2 hours before a show starts. Say it starts at 7, they're open at 5, and then the actual venue opens at 6, right? And so I'm looking at that and I'm like, shit, when's their next event? Their next event isn't until Monday. Mind you, I went out on a Saturday. The next day is a Sunday. It was actually Father's Day. It's Sunday, Father's Day. So double whammy. It's a Sunday and it's a holiday. And then Monday is their next event. So I'm like, fuck. So I sent a little email. I'm like, hey, left my phone there. The location says it is there. Here's a description of my phone. Here's my name. Here's my phone number. Phone number. I didn't leave my phone number. I left a phone number that they could contact me at. It was my dad's number. I was like, here's a number that you can contact me at. If you do have my phone, please let me know if there's any way I can come pick it up today. Because here's the thing. I saw my phone. It's at this place that I had left it. It was at the music hall. So I know for a fact my phone was turned in. Somebody picked up my phone. They saw it. Probably on the ground when I fell. They picked it up, turned it into the venue, and the venue held it. Thank goodness. That's the best case fucking scenario, right? So I know where my phone is, I know where I can go get it, and I know I'm able to go get it. However, they're closed. So I was waiting for an email back all day. I used my dad's phone to call the venue. The line kept disconnecting, so I was like, shit, no one's there. I literally have to wait until tomorrow. So tomorrow comes, Monday comes. I send up a follow-up email just in case, just in case they didn't get my first one, they don't see the first one, they're gonna see the second one, right? And I go through my whole work shift frigging out because I don't have my phone. I brought my little laptop to keep checking up, to keep tabs on my email to see if they reached back to me. No one ever did. So that day I got off at 3 p.m. and I was like, let me try calling using my dad's phone, or my mom's phone, sorry, because my mom picked me up that day. I was like, let me try calling them. No answer. It's like 3 p.m. at this point. I'm like, fuck, do I have to wait until like 6 o'clock? So I go home. There's nothing I can do, right? So I take a nap. I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm a little frustrated. So I take a little nap and I wake up, my dad's home, and I'm like, can I please use your phone? And he's like, of course. I call, they answer by the grace of God. And she's like, oh yeah, we do have your phone. She's like, come by the box office, bring your ID, you can come pick it up. Perfect. I picked up my phone. Now I have it. Now it's with me and it's never leaving me. But that was a night, girl. I literally had a time, I guess, and I left my fucking phone at the venue, which is something that I never do. I never misplace my phone. I never lose my phone. I've only ever misplaced my phone once, and this is when I used to work at Walmart. I remember, this was years ago, I had left it on a shelf and walked away. Walked away, didn't realize, and then like I want to say like 10 or 15 minutes later I realized I didn't have my phone, and I was panicking. I was like, oh my god. So I kept looking through, and a customer saw me and she's like, oh my god, did you lose a phone? And I was like, yes. And she was like, here, we had it, we were gonna take it to customer service. And that's the only time I've ever in my life, of since having a phone for like almost 10 years of having my first phone, I've never lost my phone. I've never misplaced it. I've never left it anywhere. Like, I've always had my phone on me. So for me to actually, not only for it to fall out of my pocket, but me not even realize, because I was so fucked up, and like leaving it there and having to go 2 days later to pick it up, is something, girl. It's something. And you don't realize how much you use your phone until you don't have a phone to use. Because I had to use my MacBook, and here's the thing. With a MacBook, I had to use it for my alarm. But your MacBook goes to sleep at some point. Like, it doesn't work, alarms don't work if the lid is closed, right? Obviously, because it shuts off after a certain amount of time, it goes to sleep. But even when it's open and it's ajar, it still goes to sleep at some point throughout the night. So I had to go into my settings and do a certain setting where it doesn't do that. And yeah, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating not having a phone. Don't ever do that. Don't ever lose your phone. That's why whenever I hear some stories about people who lose their phone all the time, I'm like, how do you do it? Like, I did that when I was drunk, and that was something that I rarely ever fucking do in my life. So how do you do that dead sober? You lose your phone? No, because no, my phone, as sad and as fucked up as it is to say, my phone is kind of a part of me at this point. Like, I use my phone for quite literally everything. So like, not having my phone for the day, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But I did feel kind of like a little better than everybody. I was like, you're on your phone right now? Wow. Couldn't be me watching a YouTube video on my MacBook. But yeah, I think that's the most eventful thing that happened. Also, I got a little boo-boo. It is a lot smaller than it was, girl, let me tell you. This took up like a good part of my elbow. And I have a little boo-boo on my foot. Battle scars from falling, you know. We all have those moments, I fear. And this is like my second one of those moments where now I need to realize, maybe chill out a little bit sometimes. You can chill out, you can still have fun, not super fucked up. And we all have those moments. We make mistakes, you guys. I'm still super cool, I'm still super hot, so it's like, I'm okay. Like, I'm fine making a mistake or two. But yeah, that was my pretty eventful Father's Day weekend. And then Father's Day, hung out with my dad, you know, just chill, posted at the house. Kind of hungover, but you know. And then 4th of July was a key. I am gonna be doing something super fun this upcoming weekend. So this Friday, when you'll be seeing this, oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be posting another video. I felt so bad a lot of the times when I'm like, oh, should I film today and post a video this upcoming Friday and surprise them? But I just did not have it in me, girl. But when you're seeing this, I'm gonna be going and hanging out with some friends this upcoming weekend. My friend from Seattle, who I went to go visit that one time a long time ago, is coming to Denver to celebrate my friend's birthday, and it's gonna be really, really fun. We're going to the Ren Fair. Are you guys familiar with the Ren Fair? It's very, very fun. We did this last year too for her birthday. So it's kind of, I think it's becoming kind of a tradition. And I've also spent time, I got this axolotl during her birthday weekend 2 years ago. 3 years ago? Oh my God, 2023? Wait, no. What year is it? 2 years ago, 2024. Whoa, that was scary. No, I met this friend in 2023. 2024 is the first birthday I spent with her. And last year was her second. We went to the Ren Fair, and this is our third. We're going to the Ren Fair, and we're gonna go swimming. We're gonna go to a pool and play mermaids. And I think we're going to the museum, the planetarium. And we're going to a nice little dinner. Guys, it's gonna be really fun. Very action-packed. Action-packed? When you say things and you don't think it's what it actually means, it's gonna be very eventful and very fun, and I'm very excited. I did buy a Ren Fair outfit and had it express shipped. It did arrive today. I ordered it on Sunday. Arrived today, and it fits. Whoa, girl, it fits. Go to my Instagram and you'll see it probably. But yeah, I was very worried that it wasn't gonna fit or it was gonna look a little weird. The skirt that I got, let me just tell you, the skirt I got is a little big. It fits very loosely on my hips because I'm just so skinny and small. But I have a corset that's on top, and I put my skirt under the corset, lift it up a little bit so that it doesn't fall down. Hello, genius. And I got little boots because the last time I went to the Ren Fair, I wore these super, super cute shoes. Mind you, they're super cute. Love them. They're so adorable. However, they are not good for walking in a mountain because the Ren Fair in Colorado is in Larkspur, and it's in a mountain. It's literally in a mountain. And so you need the right equipment to walk. And of course, like with the fit, you have to wear something cute, and you don't want to like sacrifice the look of the fit for ugly shoes, right? But I should have, because damn bitch, my feet fucking hurt. So I did get a pair of boots. You know, not the next best step up, but I was reading reviews on these boots, and a lot of people have worn them to like Coachella and like festivals, and some other people have worn them to their own Ren Fairs, and I've heard really great reviews about them being comfortable enough and durable enough to withstand a lot of walking. So I'm hoping and praying they actually work out and my feet don't hate me and my ankles don't hate me, because the last time when I was there I got freaking fat freaking ankles. My ankles got so swollen, bitch. They were so bad. So yeah, I am very, very excited to see my friends and have friend time because it's something that I look forward to, and it makes me forget about a lot of like the bad shit in my life that kind of happens. And so it's really, really cool that I get to be able to do these fun things with my friends and have these experiences, and have them be able to come visit us and us go visit them. It's really, really cool. So yeah, I don't want to get all sappy because then I'll start crying. Yeah, I'm really excited to see them. We are planning, or we were loosely, not planning anytime soon, but we are loosely planning a trip. I want to go to an all-inclusive resort. A lot of them want to go on a cruise. I wouldn't be opposed to a cruise. I'm just scared. You guys remember when I went on the ferry in Seattle? So it was all cute and stuff, but like being in the middle of the water and feeling the boat moving, it kind of fucking freaked me out a little bit, just a little bit. And then being in the dark on a boat in the middle of the water, that freaked me out the most. And I don't know how I would do on a cruise ship, because you're kind of literally in the middle of on the ocean. You're out on the ocean, girl, and you have to sleep there, and it gets dark, and so I'm a little scared. But I guess I could be brave if the consensus is going on a cruise. But I do want to go to an all-inclusive resort, and just go to a swim-up bar and just drink for like a 4-day, 5-day weekend and just drink all the time. I think that sounds really fun. But that's what we're loosely planning. Just because we like to do like a big group get together, because we have been doing like little adventures here and there. You know, we went to Seattle, some of our friends came to Denver. Denver is kind of the hub for a lot of like our smaller get-togethers, just because half of our friend group live here. And like the rest of our friends come visit us, so it's kind of been the spot to come and have like a cute little friend visit. But it's cool to be able to go to their place and be hosted, you know, in other states and other cities. But yeah, I clicked on the phone by accident. I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm excited to see where our future endeavors go. What else should I talk about? What else has happened? The state's on fire. It's so hot. Can we talk about that actually? It's so fucking hot. I knew it going into it. Once like the winter was like bone dry and it wasn't snowing, I was like, fuck, we're in it for the summer. And we are in the height of the summer and it's not cooling off anytime soon. I know like July and August is going to be really fucking rough. And this upcoming week is high 90s into 100s. I'm gonna be melting. I don't like melting. I don't like being hot. It's very, very frustrating, very annoying. I like being sticky and sweaty and gross. It makes me mad. And also with my bangs now, my hair, once it gets like, you know, like when sweat, but like once I get sweaty, like my hair like curls and it like gets all wavy, and it, for like, I don't know, I don't like that look. I don't like the look of my natural hair. So it kind of pisses me off once I get all hot and sweaty and then my hair gets all freaking like curly on the top. Ugh, pisses me off. So I'm not looking forward to that. But there's no but to that, because I'm not looking forward to that. End of sentence. Have you guys been watching Love Island? Guys, it's almost over. Like literally a week left and it's almost over. Can we talk about it? Everything. I'm not gonna recap everything that's happened, but fuck, dude, my personal winners, the couple I love dearly is Trinity and Bryce, and I didn't expect that. Like the first like couple episodes, when I was first introduced to Bryce, I was like, ugh, I'm so sorry, he just wasn't giving to me. Like I wasn't getting the vision, right? And like Trinity said like, oh, I'm only attracted to hot people, and I'm like, Bryce. But now watching it, oh my god, I love them so bad. They are so cute together. I'm trying to forget the age difference, because he is pushing 30 and she's only 22, so it's kind of but I will say both of them are so emotionally mature, and they listen to each other, and they're very communicative and very understanding to each other, very compassionate and empathetic. And the way they speak to each other is so mature, and something that you kind of don't see like on shows like this. But like his communication style and her communication style, and the way they meet in the middle is so perfect. It's so perfect. They explored in the beginning of their connection, you know, like they had like the two bombshells come in. It was Gabe and Kata. They explored those connections. After like coupling up for the first time, they explored. They weren't feeling it. They came back, and then they got back together. And then I think it was during Casa, because the other bombshells kind of were a non-factor. He did have a little hiccup where he wanted to see if there was a connection with Kata, which no, there wasn't. Obviously there wasn't. So that kind of pissed me off, and that he kind of had to get back in my good graces after that little stunt. But Casa, he got fully back in my good graces. I don't give a fuck what you say. That man was yearning. He was yearning. That is the definition of yearning. If you look up the definition of yearning, you'll see the definition, and you'll see a picture of Bryce right next to it as an example, because that man is a yearner. The way he was talking about her while he was in Casa, without having to bring the Casa girls down, he never said like, oh yeah, like, no, like these girls have nothing, like they're so ugly. He didn't say that. He was like, these girls are beautiful. They're gorgeous girls. They're just not her. Oh my god. And then her, like, she was like, you know, she was open to exploring. She explored a little bit with Corey, but then she realized like this just isn't him. Oh my god, that's so cute. And like Bryce, I don't think he was like really exploring a lot. He was talking to Sydney a lot, but like I feel like it was more like friendship level. But like he didn't feel a connection with any of the other girls, and he was like, I just want Trinity. And them coming back together and them matching without even knowing they were matching in that butter yellow color, and him running up to her and hugging her. Oh my god. And now they're boyfriend and girlfriend in the villa. Oh, I love them. Those are my winners, and if I have any say in it, they are getting and they are touching that $100,000. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They're so cute. I love their connection and their growth throughout the whole season. Has been really awesome to watch, and it's been a lot better to watch than everybody else, because fuck, everybody else is pissing me off. Kenzie's pissing me off, Anaya, Melanie, KC, Corbin, everyone, Sincere, they're all pissing me off. They're all pissing me off for different reasons, because Anaya's still picking KC, pissed me off, okay? Now she's with Carl, and I love. But KC and everything that he's done and said, that he said leading up to Casa, that he said during Casa, that he did in Casa, pissed me off. Sincere, everything that he's done and said from the literal beginning all the way up until now pissed me off. Everything, all the guys are pissing me off, okay? The only redeemable one is Bryce, and that says a lot, okay? As a white man, okay. Thank you. But yeah, I have been keeping up. I have been watching. It's kind of pissing me off. It's so different because there hasn't been that many bombshells. There's been, what, 5 bombshells? Let's count, shall we? There was Gabe and Kata, first 2. And then Corbin came. And then we had a triple. Oh yeah, okay, it was Sol, Jen, Caleb. 6 bombshells in total. That's how many bombshells there was. Isn't that crazy? Because season 6 was pumping them out, like left and right. Even season 7 kind of had a lot of bombshells. So I'm a little, I don't know. I feel like the pace the show is going is just kind of a lot slower. And also, it doesn't help that the couples are so closed off. Even though they say that we're open to exploring, they were so closed off up until Casa. Can we talk about that? I mean, Sincere was the only one who was like exploring for real, but he was being disrespectful about it. Kenzie, I think, is the only one that has been exploring any opportunity that she could. And more props to her, because she's actually kind of doing Love Island right, Sumi, even though she moved a little bit more a little disrespectfully at some points, but she has been exploring for real. Yeah, I don't know. This season, it comes in waves for me, okay? It's definitely better, a lot better than last season. I feel like last season was so production heavy and produced too much that I was just like, okay. Like the whole Force Nicolandria storyline was kind of like, all right. I'm so sorry. I know they have defenders. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm not saying they're bad. Please don't shoot me. Please don't kill me. Please don't order a sniper, okay? The Nicolandria fans are as bad as Barb's. I'm gonna say it. I'm not saying that they're not cute together or whatever. I just feel like it was so forced, and they didn't want those two to go home so bad that they just forced the Nicolandria propaganda and just made it that, okay? So season 7 felt very production heavy and it just felt like the producers were mostly in on season 7. Season 8 feels a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more chill. It's just not a lot has been happening. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I've been watching a lot of Love Island. I think that's all. No, I've been watching Baddies. Do you guys watch Baddies? I watch Baddies, but this season I'm just kind of about it. I don't really care. I've been watching 90 Day Fiancé. I watch all of the universes, so I think it's the OG 90 Day Fiancé that's going on right now, and then The Last Resort, where The Last Resort is a spinoff of previous 90 Day couples, and they're like on their wits end with their marriage, so they go to a huge group of couples counseling, and it's like, I want to say like 5 or 6 couples that go to a certain place. Right now they're in England. They're in a castle in England doing couples therapy. And it's actually been kind of interesting. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, if you are in the 90 Day universe, don't sleep on these other universes. Like The Last Resort, The Single Life was kind of but but they're really interesting, and they have like the big name characters, obviously, from seasons before. But I really like this cast. This cast is pretty stacked. Yeah, I've been watching that, and that's all I've been on. That's the wave I've been on lately. Watching a lot of reality TV and working every day, all day, every day. It's very tiring, girl. And then I just have like so many more years to retire. Oh, great. But yeah, that's where I've been at. I just wanted to like come in here, give y'all a little video, catch up a little bit, see how y'all are doing, tell you guys how I've been doing, and introduce back Daz Chats, the podcast that I fell off of. I will say it might not be every single Friday I post an episode. I might do a Friday whenever I can. Okay, whenever I want to, whenever I'm able to, I will do a Friday. Let's do that. So it's not going to be as consistent as it was, because I was doing every single Friday, every single week. I was recording, and then pumping out these videos, bitch. You did not do a whole lot, but I was recording during the week, in the beginning of the week, and then I would edit and then have a video for you guys every single Friday at 12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. But I'm gonna pump the brakes a little bit and go at my pace, and do what I'm comfortable with doing. So it might be every other Friday, it might be every other couple Fridays, but it will always be consistently on Friday. Maybe just not every Friday, okay? Let's just start there, all right? And then once I get more comfortable and I start, feeling like myself again and getting back into the groove of things, I will go back to consistent every single Friday, and see y'all there. So I hope this episode was a little key. It was a little fun. You guys enjoyed. It was just me talking a whole lot, talking about my life, talking about everything. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening if you did. I love y'all bad, and I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend, and the next week ahead is also super kind to you. And I just want to remind everyone to be kind. Be kind to a neighbor, be kind to a stranger. Most of all, be kind to yourself, because you only have you, girl. Who else is gonna be kind to you if not you? Start being kinder to yourself. Be kinder to your peers. Be kinder to the world. Be kinder to nature, please, because the state is on fire. A lot of the West is on fire. Let's be kind. We only have one earth to live on, so let's all be kind to each other, and also the earth, and our home, and in which we inhabit, please. Yeah, that'll do it for me today. I love you guys, and be safe. Please take care. The next episode, I'll tell you all about my weekend, whether that be next week or whenever I see you next. All right. Love you guys.